do you want to gamble on that? Like, Nick.
Oh, you know it's for sure that what you ain't nah, hell no.
But it's a 50-50.
You
So it could be a female.
You.
It could be, and you just got bossed up. You just got bossed up.
You already know it ain't. They paying you a meal for that.
The question is a hypothetical. So it's not like it's actually happening. That's the challenge. They're presenting it in a way where would you do this for $1 million with a 50-50 probability of it being a man?
A roll of dice.
It's not like an actual, like if you actually do this. That would be stupid. Actually, somebody did this. A good question is when you really can't make a good decision. And this is one you're going to have to think about for a second, because you could be like, damn, do I really want to pass up on an M?
No,
or to get some dome from a chick? Like shit, you do that for free, not getting paid.
Right.
But then, nigga, if you
that's why you
the thing about it is, I'll say this. If I did it, if I actually did muster up the courage to actually do it, nigga, you can't reveal who on the other end of that shit to me. You can't reveal that shit, nigga. You can't reveal. Like, you gonna have to we just gotta live this shit in mystery for the rest of my life. Give me my M and let me go on about my business.
The whole situation would have to stay confidential. Like, nobody can know about this. You know what I mean?
That's nuts.
Like,
what if you fucking that nigga start going crazy? You start feeling a beard, nigga.
Man.
What you gonna do?
Man. Have you seen that dude that's beefing with Akademiks?
Oh, I heard about that.
Thinking like, man, what if it was him on the other side? Like, man, I'm throwing shit.
Bro, what's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
Something Santana.
Yeah, it is. Saucy Santana.
Bruh. You know what's crazy? And I didn't even hear about the original situation between them.
Fuck.
The way I found out about it, because I listen to Dr. Umar and stuff. Like, I don't agree with everything he says, but sometimes I like listening to what he be talking about. But he was the one talking about it. He's the one that made it funnier, because he said, wait a minute, black people. Santana said if she win, she's gonna clap his cheeks. We cannot have this happen, people. We cannot have no grown man on TV getting their cheeks clapped. We got to protect DJ Akademiks at all costs.
That's hella funny.
And coming from Dr. Umar Johnson, that made it even funnier to me. That's the part that had me crying. I didn't even know what their actual beef is. I don't even know what sparked the whole thing.
I don't know what it is either.
I just was listening to him. I said, okay, something's going on with these two. I was like, damn, he over here threatening him.
I don't know what it is either, but apparently he made a diss track. So
who made the diss track?
Saucy Santana. He made
this person is a rapper?
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, they have a few songs, and I guess like.
Also, I'm assuming DJ Akademiks probably said he was trash.
Something, I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
It might have been something along those lines,
I
but
got it.
But he just put out a diss track, and I didn't see the whole thing. I just seen a snippet of it.
Yeah,
the shit's just hella funny, man. It's pretty ridiculous. I want to know what started the beef, because I'm like you. I don't know what the hell started the beef.
I think that makes more sense. Now that you just said that, I didn't know he was a rapper. I didn't know this person was a rapper.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that, but Akademiks, he critiques people, so that makes sense.
Right.
But
Akademiks is always in some type of beef. Always.
Yeah, I mean, he just be opinionated.
He stays in the news. That's good, man.
He talks too much.
He out there. That's all. He's just staying relevant.
But is that wrong? Like, that's interesting you bring that up, because I know there's a lot of people who don't like DJ Akademiks. I mean, sometimes I think he's like, I look at it like, okay, this is corny or something like that. But then at the same time, like, what's wrong with him critiquing? Like, it's his opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it's no different. Like, I was watching what was the dude that's catching some heat in Atlanta? The dude, Keith Lee, something like that. He's the food critic.
Yeah.
And so some people is backing him, but then there's some people that's like saying, nah, you shouldn't be doing that because you hurting black businesses or whatever. But he's like, nah, like you need to be giving good service. And he's like, I'm a grade it based on a normal restaurant. Like, you saying you don't do this and you don't do this, and you don't do what other maybe restaurants might do, or you provide a bad experience or whatever. So I guess I could see both sides. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes people just want to control the narrative to the point where they don't want authenticity. They just want them to be right. Because I can say this: if DJ Akademiks or this dude Keith Lee did a positive review of your creative stuff, your restaurant or your music, you ain't about to you wouldn't be like, oh, why are you talking about my shit? You'd be like, oh, appreciate it. You probably wouldn't even say that. But as soon as somebody critiques it and gives it maybe a negative or maybe has some criticism or maybe some room for improvement, now you mad and you tight about it. Like that's I don't know. I think that's weak.
There was one scenario with him though. I felt like, I'm not gonna say that they was getting set up, but it felt like, oh, now you just setting up people. You know what I mean? Like he went into his family went into a business. Mom and wife went in, asked, to sit down, get a table. They said it was gonna be like an hour and a half wait, and there's no lobster or some crazy, some whatever. You know what I mean? So Keith Lee calls and was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to come down. How long is the wait? Oh, for you? Like, well, we'll get you sat down in 5 minutes. Yeah. And he's like, well, yeah, we're getting ready to order like some lobster. Is that an issue? And he's like, no, we'll have some good lobster here for you. Like then they want to actually jump to it. You know what I mean? So it's almost like it's a setup. Like you're sending someone else in and they're getting the normal, regular treatment. I guess that's the treatment he wants, but he doesn't get anymore because he's a popular food critic. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's a setup now.
So wait a minute. So he sent someone in first,
is like his wife and his mom,
and then they got basically treated horrible. Like they wasn't nobody or whatever, or not important. And then he called in and they, moving heaven and earth to get it done.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's to me, to be honest with you,
that's interesting.
At the same time, as much as I want to say that he's right, like and stuff like that, at the same time though, would you not move heaven and earth if that person's critique did have, like, it's no different than y'all know Dave Portnoy, right? From Barstool Sports, the owner of Barstool Sports.
I think so.
He started with doing the pizza reviews. He even created called the One Bite app or whatever, and he basically judges pizzas. He's been doing it, like started on the East Coast and stuff like that. And that's the same thing. They do the same thing for him. Like when he calls in or says he got a pizza, they'll make sure it's done like perfect because his opinion, is heavy. You know what I mean? As far as how people rank their pizzas and stuff. So like when you get to be a certain level of food critic where your opinion, sways people from leaving good reviews or actually, patronizing your restaurant, like you gotta. Like they're gonna kowtow to your every move just so they can get the good. So it's like I can't be mad at the restaurant moving like they moving, for something special. It ain't no different than the club. Like if somebody coming through that you ain't gonna treat them the same as old boy coming through saying he don't want to pay the cover.
Very true.
You know what I mean? You're gonna move different, but I guess I get both sides. I guess I don't want to play like I'm playing on both sides of the fence, but I get both sides on the situation. I guess
dog and pony show, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, once you have a certain amount of influence, it's almost like Drake going in on Joe Budden recently, because when Drake dropped his album, Joe Budden was like, "Man, your shit was weak." You know what I mean? Like he went in on Drake and said Drake's shit was weak compared to Gunna's, and I think like a couple other people that dropped. He said, I mean, you ain't putting out quality music no more. And then Drake seen it, and Drake went on his whole rant on IG, like just going after Joe Budden. And it's like, would he do that if if one of us say his album is weak?
No,
like no. You know what I mean? He's doing that because Joe Budden has some type of influence.
True.
You know what I mean? Like he has a following. People sit down, they listen to Joe Budden, they like what he has to say. They're in tune to it, So
to the flip side though, I think I'm with you on that. And I'm familiar with a little bit of that. I think he said something. I think from Drake's perspective, from what I got from it, he felt it was personal. And from an artist's perspective, or someone that's whoever the creative is, I can understand that if you feel like the person that's doing the critique is giving you a bad critique, not because they thought your shit was trash, but because they don't like you. That might facilitate a different response out of you. Now I'm not saying I seen his response. I think it was weak. I was like, bro, you did a whole fucking essay about it. Like you was tight. You was tight about this.
He was upset.
You know what I mean? So it's like that made him look a little bit weak. Because I'll be honest, I didn't think it was all that good. To be honest with you, but I mean, Joe Budden's way better at critiquing music than I am. So, and he does have a big opinion. So people listen to him. He has a big platform to do so. So, I don't know, man. I guess I'm falling in the middle here, but I get both sides. I guess that sometimes you just got to take the criticism. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just got to let shit go. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't need to speak on at everybody because that's what as much as like that was the issue with Trump. Like, bro, he was just anybody that said anything with him, he would go after him. And that's like, bro, you look stupid.
Right.
Like stop doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had to say something. Right. It's just like that makes you look weak because you giving them validity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just let that shit go. Like, what's his name jumping out the window? Fucking Soulja Boy. With J. Cole, he looks stupid what he said. Like, J. Cole was actually giving him a compliment. And this dude jumped out the window, said, "You fake, you trash, you ain't done all this shit." And what's name? J. Cole's putting out an album, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to. I want to hear something because I know he might say something about Soulja Boy.
He gonna kill him.
So I'm kind of be looking forward to hearing that. But it's like, dude, you really jumped out the window when you didn't even realize what he was actually saying. And it's like, bro, and he tried to walk it back. I'm like, bro, you look foolish.
He
man.
does.
And it's like.
Soulja Boy just tries so hard to be relevant, though. You know,
I'm with you.
Everything that comes out, he's like, "I'm the first rapper that did that."
The last time I had heard about him is Charleston White hitting him with the pepper spray, spraying him and his folks out there in Miami. That shit's hella funny. Charleston White be cracking me up, bro.
Yeah, he's something else.
He was about to be in a celebrity boxing match and he pepper sprayed somebody on stage.
I seen that. Yeah,
shit was hella funny.
Wasn't he on the whole fan bus thing too? Did he go?
He was on there.
Did he go through that?
Bro, no. Well, I don't know if he did anything, but he was on the bus doing the interview.
Yeah, I seen
that. Shit was funny because he said, "Hold on, y'all be fucking on here." He said, and he was all like, "This dude is stupid." But you know he wants to be a comedian, right?
Oh, really?
That's what he's been trying to do. That's what he wants to do. He said he's trying to be the next like Red Fox or what's his name, Dick Gregory. Like that's his goal. Like I could see that. 'Cause the dude be funny. Some of the shit he be saying is funny as hell.
But he pissed too many people off.
True, but then it's like, but he's polarizing. People watch him every time he comes up, bro. People watch him. I'm not saying you gotta agree with what he's talking about. I don't all the time. It's just he's so he's a walking soundbite. Like that's what it is. Like, bro, everything he say. It's just like it's gonna be controversial like a motherfucker.
I feel like he's a marked man. Like niggas really want to hurt him.
That's why he got that mace with the red beam on it, bro. He be having that shit ready for these cats.
I think niggas really want to touch that fool. So it's I don't know.
They do. What was that interview he did? I think it was on Big Black's podcast, and he said you can't hurt me off of what I say. You 230 pounds. You a threat. Like, stupid.
He's stupid.
This dude, it's funny, man. It's funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
Anyway.
I don't even know how to go back from that, man. We already full blown in the show. You already know what it is. Another episode about the night, episode 91. Rob, Warren, Winton. Let's jump right on into the fact that Tony's not here. Tony is not here.
So that means we ain't going to have no conversations about Bigfoot.
None.
About
politics.
Controversy,
a lot of
World
things.
War III.
Right. No red pill station.
My guy's sick, man. He's probably tired of all the jokes, let's be honest. My apologies.
You ain't sorry.
Nah, I am, man. I feel bad because after I really look back at that week, man, and we were making fun of him, and, you never know. So, I apologize, man. I continue to do so. Put him to be the butt of each joke. I apologize, Tony.
But he takes it. He takes it well.
He
Pause.
Damn.
He takes it well. Pause.
Damn. Okay.
Takes it well.
Pause.
He don't get butthurt.
Right.
Pause.
I like his sense of humor.
Yeah.
Tony, that's the one thing Tony got.
Right.
Is a sense of humor. He don't take a whole lot of stuff personal.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because he gonna
yeah.
hit you with a comeback.
Yeah.
He gonna hit you. He gonna hit you.
Or hit you.
Right. So how was y'all? How was y'all weekend, man? Y'all, what y'all do, man?
I can't even remember the weekend.
That's a fact.
Sometimes
Cause
it's
we old, like I said last week.
These days they're just starting to just mesh together. I don't think I did anything, bro. I was just chilling, house sitting. I house sitting.
House sitting.
Yeah, so that's about it for me. What about y'all?
Just worked, man. Just worked. It was pretty slow. It was a slow weekend. I could definitely say that. Yeah, it was slow.
Okay.
Both nights, even our busy night, and then Saturday was slow too.
Well, you come in fresh off of Halloween, so
Yeah, and that
You
was
know,
That's
yeah.
going. People gonna fall off the cliff.
I mean, it won't start jumping again until because are you guys gonna be open? Is it Thanksgiving night or the night before Thanksgiving?
Black Friday.
Yeah,
Still
open
working
Black
on,
Friday.
we're still working on that. We're looking into that Thursday. So.
that Thursday. Yeah, usually
we'll
that's when it gets popping because everybody's back in town. And
Speaking of that, there's a question I got because we getting up there. We getting on that fringe age of the club. What's the number as far as being like okay? If you was in the club and you said your age, you know, you walked in or you pulled out your ID. Like, what age is it where it's like, yeah, you too old for this?
We went over this in a previous episode. Definitely got to check us out a few episodes. I'm not gonna say a few. It was a couple.
It's more than that.
But
Like, what does it make it different? Because we getting closer to that age, so
Right,
maybe our
right.
answer might be different.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Back then we was saying we was concrete,
And that's
now
why
we
I'm-
like, hold on, I'm getting
referencing that.
I'm getting a little closer to it. It might change up. Is it different or is it the same? Is it a definite or is it fluid? Does it move?
And see, the sad part is I don't remember the answer I said. I probably said something crazy. But now, with me actually being in that thing,
Yeah.
yeah, but you're in it. You're in it to make a paycheck. You're not really. You're
No,
not
no.
in
When
there
I mean by in the club, I
partying.
mean you're in there
Partying,
partying in the
yeah.
club.
honestly, I look at it differently than just getting the paycheck. And hear me out, because I used to party in there, and then I started working there, and then now I'm really doing something there. I have an influence. I have an ability to make a change. Like, I want to see it thrive more than I am going for the paycheck. I'm just going to say that, which makes me also feel like I have to be a part of it as well, right? I have to be in that moment, in the vibe with everybody else. How do I keep the vibe going between the customers, and why do I want them to come back? You know what I mean? Okay. And with that, 35, bro. Like, I'm 37 right now, and I feel like I'm old to be in the club. If it wasn't for me in the position I'm at, trying to bring it back, I feel like I'd be old.
So that's the number? You saying 35? That's the cutoff?
Let me just 40. Let's say 40. I'm a solid 40, and I'm like,
So if your ID says 1983, that's like they should be reconsidering.
they should be at like a bar, not at a club. A club is like,
I like that
literally like
I'm talking
just
purely
dance.
club because anybody could go
yeah.
to a bar. You could be 80 and go to a bar.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean? But
let's not
club.
make it easy. Nightclub, period.
40's pushing it.
At D30.
Yeah.
At mix. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 40's pushing it. I feel like it is.
I feel like I gotta qualify my answer on this one, man. Like, especially being at the front of the door, seeing all these IDs and stuff, seeing what age group we got coming through.
You get lucky to see 30, 35.
No, I don't think that. Then that's
Maybe in
common.
there.
Yeah.
No, 30-year-olds is common in
Yeah.
there. Nah, that's why I said that. Nah, I think 30 is common. But the people that I know that were older, and they usually like in their 40s and 50s, but they with their woman. Like they actually with their wife, they with their lady, you know what I mean? And they just be in sometimes they be in there vibing. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Some of them be in there cutting it up. They dance since they get there the earliest too.
Fact.
They be the first ones in the door, but sometimes like the ones that I know can hang, I'll be like, hey bro, you
in there.
way past your bedtime, but y'all was out here cutting it the whole night. Props to you. You know what I mean? So I think it qualifies as if you already have a partner and you in there doing your thing versus you in there fishing.
Right.
If you a fisherman, like I think we got to define that. Like if you got the fisherman hat on, you out there in the bay liner,
you have expiration
looking for some trout. You know what I mean? Like I think we got to qualify that age. Like what number? What number is that?
Signify looking for trout. Are we talking about the guy from Hall Pass? Wait. You know, Step Brothers, the dad. What's the dude's name? The Step Brothers movie. Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Right. I know
dad,
dude. He said when he was like this.
Yeah. That dude, right?
Yeah.
That's fishing. Like he was.
But he was at the Chili's though, wasn't he?
Nah, he was.
Which that's where he should be.
Nah, that guy was just at the party. I forget his, the party guy.
I guess you know what? Maybe we hating.
Yeah,
we might be hating right now because it's maybe the answer. This might be an answer we might need to be asking the ladies because it's really all how much they are attracted. Because you just brought up that example. Now that's a movie, but we all know there's some OG cats in there. There's some of these young harlots be still on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if they still with it, who am I to say, hey, he too old to be in here? If she's still willing to,
truly,
break him off, like who am I to say no? You know what I mean? So I guess what's the term that these kids use now? Riz? You still got the Riz?
The Riz, yeah.
You know what I mean? We call it game from our old asses.
Right.
But
or mouthpiece.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like to me it's all about your demeanor, man. Like if you giving me creep vibes, like you in there solo, you ain't with your homies, you just in there by yourself. And you just seem like it's off. It's just like I don't know, man.
That plays into it.
I think like you dressed up like you sell Dish Network. Like you know what I mean? Like you ain't in there like the way you supposed to be dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dish Network. I'm still trying to
trying to sell you that Hopper box. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just sometimes it's just weird. I will say my intuition or my experience with that is more of the side of they don't belong. But it is those exceptions. It is those exceptions. I don't know.
What you got?
To me, it depends on two things, man, how I see it. So I agree with you, though. Like, if you're with your lady, you're okay.
I think you're good anywhere. Yeah.
But I feel like it's different from in the city you live in compared to if you're traveling somewhere. So, like, if you're, let's say you're like,
okay,
because I think 40 is too much, is too old for your hometown without your girl. You know what I mean? Like if you're going in there fishing, like you said, you in there a shark, you trying to find something.
Yeah.
To me, 40 is too old. But if you have your girl, okay, you good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that you have a window of going to the club with your girl
by yourself, or what if you was with your homeboys and y'all all 40?
Nah, that's you can't.
So
nah.
you gotta pack of sharks that's 40.
That's for okay. Let's do a guys trip and let's all go to Vegas.
So somewhere out of town.
Exactly. We all in Vegas.
But not where you sleep.
Exactly. Like let's say we're all in our mid-40s. We go to Vegas. It's okay. You know, you got a table. You guys are partying.
Okay,
everybody's having a good time. Like that's to me, that's normal. That's not a problem. You know, but when you're in your own city, though, like you have an expiration date. Like
I don't know. I think to be honest with you, man. The more and more I think about it, because I was really. It's real funny. I think me and you was on the same page with this. I felt like I had a much more concrete answer when we posed this before, and I think I was looking at it from a different lens. But I think more now, man, it all depends on what your wallet looking like. Because if you in there, if you 50, but you in there about to spend 10,000,
yeah.
Nigga, you ain't too old for this motherfucker.
Right.
Let them sparkles start going off.
Right.
Let them things going off.
Right.
They gonna keep it coming.
Right.
So I think like it's really gonna depend on.
But in your hometown, though.
And even in your, bro,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You drop 10,000 in your hometown club, ain't nobody about to say you too old for this. I'm telling you that right now. The promoter damn sure ain't about to tell
I'll be
you
like,
that.
hey, come back next week.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So
I feel like you can't be 50 in your own town dropping 10 bands in a club.
you
what I mean?
can do it.
Because there's going to be people in there that see you like, they know your age. They went, what's this nigga
Yeah,
in here
but they
doing?
but they
like,
can't.
you a clown.
But them hoes can't resist. They be flocking to the bottle. They ain't gonna deny taking no drink.
No, I mean, you're right, but the people that know you, they're going to be like, what's this nigga doing? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he in here 50 popping bottles like he 20.
I
You
get
know what I'm
it,
saying?
but it's like it's when them receipts hit. I don't think they be like they don't really be thinking about that.
They don't be tripping.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely a flex, but it's almost like
It is a question mark. I get what you're saying. Like after the night is over, so the
Right.
night's over, and it's the next day in the morning. It's like, damn, what was that old nigga doing? In
right
the club?
because I mean you look.
I
at
get that, but when it's in the moment when that nigga swiping or he paying cash, ain't nobody asking that question. bro.
you look at it like these 20-year-olds. They go to the club and they want to look like they're spending hella money because it's like, oh, I'm in my 20s,
Right.
I'm in the club and I'm popping bottles. You know what I mean? Like it's a flex for them. But if you 50, it's like, okay, like who you flexing on?
But you got
You're supposed to be doing that. You know
that.
what I mean?
That is true. You know, that's you right on that because if you are 50, most likely you got more money than the 20-year-old.
Right.
That's the whole idea of the club. The 20-year-old, the ones that's the youngest in the club, is the one that it's all about the illusion.
Exactly.
They selling the illusion to you.
Exactly.
They want to give off like they got it.
Right.
But they don't. But the dude that's 30 years older than you, he really got it.
Right.
Like that dude, he got a solid 401k sitting there.
So
He good.
I've been quiet this whole time because y'all actually are talking about an exact scenario that happened like 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
One
You want to elaborate?
One guy, y'all said the whole goddamn thing.
Oh, really?
One guy in there in the back booth popping bottles.
Okay.
By himself. He had maybe one or two different girls, but he kept popping them.
Okay.
I didn't think about it until this goddamn very moment. I think you just mentioned that 2 seconds ago. So I'm like, goddamn, these fools is literally just explaining what the fuck just happened.
And there wasn't nobody giving a damn.
I wasn't
when
giving a fuck.
when the bottle was popping.
Nah, he came out a few times. He mentioned something. He's like, hey, I need an ATM. Where's the ATM at? I'm like, oh, okay. Came back, popped more bottles.
Okay.
All right.
he was an older gentleman.
Yeah,
I think the older, I think
Yes,
that's the
sir.
other thing too, man. I think the older I get, I guess I gotta, and it probably has to do with the fact that we transitioning. He's like, you don't want to be, you don't want to be the old dude in the club, but you don't want to be that old ass hater either. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to be no hater. So I'm like, I'm gonna let him live. I think this question is reserved for the ladies. Is how they feel about it.
I like how you said
If
that
they
the first
if they cool with it, then then it's good.
Right.
I mean, there's to me, there's so many levels to this. Like if you're in a club and you're in your 40s, mid 40s or 50s, and you're not popping bottles, you almost look like a creep.
No, and
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
I
You
said.
can't
I
just be
said
standing
the
around.
way everything being in the club ain't equal.
Right.
There's the purpose of a club is hierarchy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you in there just solo or just with your home and y'all not really spending no bread like that, then yeah, it does give that off. Whether that's true or not, whether it's accurate or not.
Right.
It does give that off like, okay, what the
What are you doing?
what the OG up in here doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Basically in a room full of women that's literally half their age.
Yes. Like, what are you doing?
You know what I mean? So that does give off creep vibes.
Like, you have to be popping bottles.
Got to.
You have to, or you're a creep.
Gotta.
Yeah.
You have to.
I will say this, man. The one thing, let me ask you, because you back in it for a little bit. I know it's only been a brief stint on this. Like, I think my thought process behind this would be, let's say, the divorce rate's up. 50%. You know what I mean? So people getting divorced and stuff like that, and at older ages too. So let's say you someone that got divorced, and they 40, maybe getting towards 50. And then they want to start venturing out, maybe trying to find something like that. This is me, and you can call me, hey, I don't want to tell nobody what to do. I'm just saying what I would do. That would be the last place you'd find me.
Facts.
I'd be at the produce section, bro, at Bel Air.
Facts.
Looking for something.
Just got cheese and grapes in your
Right.
hands. Just
Yeah, I'm not looking for that
right
in the club.
Come by.
I'm with Rob.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be that dude looking for somebody in the club, like not at that age.
Right.
Because it's like you just said, like dude from the Hall Pass movie, like that dude is a lifetime bachelor. That dude been out here just being a player from day one. That dude is looked at differently than the dude that, probably was in a relationship for 10, 15 years, got divorced, and now is trying to get back out here in the lake, trying to be out here fishing. That's two different men, and they could be the same age. You look at them different. You be like, oh, bro, that's that old school player. That dude always here. You look at him different
Right.
than you would the dude that's like, bro, what you doing here?
Right.
Bro, you should be at the community center
Right.
looking for something. Why don't you go to Whole Foods? You know what I mean?
I mean, what they do, if you probably look at most of the passport bros, they're probably mostly divorced. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Men in their upper ages. You know what I mean? Like it's older men that they go overseas.
But you hit it with a curveball though, because overseas they don't look at them like that.
Exactly.
It's
You
more
know what I
open
mean?
because they trying to get that bread.
But see,
They trying to come up. The women out there trying to come up.
But see, men, I feel like men that were married here to a domestic woman, and let's say they divorced
to a domestic woman.
I feel like they come out of it smarter. Like, I'm not gonna fuck with these United Statesers no more. Like, I'm not gonna fuck with these domestic women no more. You know what I mean? I'm out of here. I'm about to go get an obedient chick. You know what I mean? I'm about to go to Colombia, get a nice 20-year-old that's bad as hell that don't speak English, and bring her stateside.
He said obedient.
You know what I mean?
Obedient.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
That's funny.
It's levels.
But it's
to
true
this
though.
shit.
It is true, and it is a lot of men. That is going up as far as men trying to look for women and stuff like that. That's kind of becoming a little, I don't want to say epidemic, but like
It's
that's the
happening.
move.
Yeah, it is
That's the move for
epidemic.
some people
It is.
that's doing that. I don't know.
Bring her stateside.
Hey, but then you can't bring around what Eddie Murphy say. You can't have her around no American women. She'd throw a monkey wrench in your whole shit.
Truly.
Speaking about divorcing wives stateside, all this and that, I saw something online. I didn't, you never know what to believe is true or not. But a husband, for whatever reason, started feeling sick and then started testing, I believe it was the coffee that his wife was making him every day. Come to find out, she was like slowly poisoning him or something like that.
I saw that. I saw the story on that.
I was like, yo, that's fucking
He died,
nuts.
right?
I don't know if he
No,
died.
I don't think he died. No, he just the video caught her putting poison in the coffee machine. Mm-hmm. From what I saw, the video they have actual video of this. Mm-hmm. She was putting poison in the coffee machine.
I wonder if he had life insurance.
But it's like I think that's what they were talking about. It's like, fuck.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What would y'all do
Like, I don't
in that situation?
I mean, you done
like
that.
you caught they was on tape and you caught your significant other, like your wife in that situation, or
that's a
somebody
good
you was with a
question.
long time, trying to poison you, trying to kill you.
What'd you say last week? She ain't my wife no more, bruh.
Really?
She ain't, hell, bro. No.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say we gonna ride or die. Emphasis
You
on
tryna-
die.
You trying to kill me, bruh. You trying to like.
But what you
why-
doing though?
I'm deuces.
That's
Just
it.
that's it.
Come on, man.
I'm saying what you doing.
I'm turning a new leaf over here. You know what I mean? I'm turning a new leaf. All right.
Explain.
Explain.
Yeah.
All right. What's the neighbor across the way? What's his name? The neighbor from Bart's. What's Homer's neighbor?
Oh, was it Mr. Sanders?
Miss Smithers? No, not
Mr.
Smithers. Flanders. Ned
Flanders,
Flanders.
yeah.
I'm turning into Ned Flanders. Okay, that's who I am now. New leaf. All right. No more Homer Simpsons. All right, no more Bart Simpsons. Just I'm gone. Deuces.
Really?
You know?
Something must
Why
have
I got
happened.
the opposite? I got a more sinister way I would go about this.
What you finna do?
I'd play it like I was sick, like it was working. I'd like attrition, just play like just start faking it, like I'm sicker, and then I would even go bigger. I'd be like, you know what, I'm not feeling all that good. Something could be wrong. I think we need to up this life insurance. Like I would play with it until it get to that point, but I ain't really taking it though.
Damn.
That's what I would do. At that point, if I caught you on tape, I was like, I'm entertaining myself. Oh, I gotta. There's gonna be some entertaining going on. I'm gonna let this ride,
How long you gonna let it go for?
bro. I'm gonna let it go as long as I'm feeling entertained. If I see that twinkle in her eye because she think I'm about to be gone, I might keep this going a little bit longer. I don't know. I just feel like I would play with it a little bit.
She gonna end up killing you in your sleep, bro. She like, this shit ain't working.
No, but I would be faking it though. She would think it's working. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Damn. I would make her believe that it was gonna happen.
How long would you be able to hold on for that?
I
For?
know.
Oh, but no.
I'd be hella mad.
The end game would be Johnny Law at the door. That would be the end game. That's what it's gonna end up being. Man. You know what I mean? But I would probably like take my time, just in a situation like that, because she was taking hers. Hey, fuck it.
I'm calling a hitman.
Oh, you gonna OJ this shit?
Hell yeah, man. I'm on the phone.
He said, you gonna OJ it.
Hell yeah.
I'm about to get this bitch up
I'm
out
on
of
the
here.
black web, man. How much for a hitman? I'm getting her ass, bro. For real. For real.
How would you do it?
Shit.
Now I'm incriminating you.
I know, right?
I'm getting her, man.
How would you do? I don't know. Like, I feel like if I had to kill her, it would have to be me. Like, I don't know if I want another. I don't feel like I would want the hitman to have satisfaction out of this. Like, I need to do this. If I had to kill, like, I would want. I guess to me, it would just her being in jail would be what I would want.
I can't go down for it though. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you know how it is. You kill somebody, man. It's like there's always a fucking trail. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
always, no matter
P.
what.
Diddy.
There's
All right,
always
P.
a
Diddy.
trail.
True.
So it's like, I mean, you got to do it either hella brilliantly or like,
Take that,
Yeah,
take
but
that.
yeah, I know we getting a little bit dark with this, but you people, only a third of murders get solved. You can get away with murder.
you can, but you got to do it right.
It's just the only thing is you. No,
Sound like he
it's true. No, because usually in a murder situation, the spouse is always looked at first because it's always in the home.
Yeah.
It's rarely outside the home.
like he planned it and he thought about it before. Nigga, you got to do it right, bro. Like, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
I feel like you gotta.
first
I
time.
feel like I wouldn't go the route of trying to kill her. Like I just wouldn't. I would get satisfaction out of knowing that the plan wasn't gonna work, and then finally her just going to jail.
You better.
know what I mean?
I mean, I think I could settle with that, but damn, I would want to get her bad. Like you poisoning me? Like, damn, how long has this been going on?
That's
like,
a typical,
but
that's a typical woman
It is,
move.
though.
That's what
It
they used to
is.
do.
It is.
Poison is a woman's murder.
arsenic and old lace.
You know what I mean?
Think
They
about
do it you Game of Thrones style.
Think
Yeah.
about that though. You want to slow play the shit, right? How you gonna eat? Like, cause I'm not gonna say that I don't cook, but I don't cook a majority of the time. Majority of the time, she cooking. She gonna be poisoning your food. You ain't gonna eat. What you gonna do? Eat out every night? That's doable. That's doable.
No, but it's just like but I would play it though. I'd play it
I
off.
can't see.
But it's like, but I guess we going with the scenario with the fact that she was poisoning the coffee. Like if I caught the video and she's poisoning the coffee, like that type of situation.
It don't make you think what else she's trying to do to me.
Facts.
True.
Facts.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Facts. I mean, at that point, you wouldn't trust her with shit though.
Yeah.
Once you
It's
catch her with the
deuces.
coffee, it's like, okay, it's 0 dark 30 now.
I guess you would be kind of thinking like, damn, where did this go left? Why I got to die?
Right.
That's a good point too.
You know what I mean? Like, damn.
It's a good
You
question.
do have to pose that question.
Yeah,
You
it's a
putting
good
poison in somebody's coffee, like that's heavy.
Right.
That's aggressive.
Yeah. Maybe I'll pay
Like-
somebody with AIDS to fuck her or something.
This nigga
You-
right here.
I thought Tony wasn't here tonight. Tony here.
Tony rubbing
Tony is well represented here tonight.
I'm I'm making Tony proud tonight.
Rub it off.
He over here trying to do what they do. What Suge was talking about. Gave Easy E with the needle.
Oh, shit.
Bro, he said-
I feel like that'd be equal though, right?
He said, somebody he's
For
going
real.
He said, not Magic Johnson either. I need somebody that's got it.
Right.
Somebody that ain't cured.
You stupid.
Damn.
For real, I feel like that's
Hey,
equal.
you know what?
She got it coming.
I ain't gonna lie. That would be
She got it coming.
fair.
It would be.
That'd
It
be
would
fair.
You gotta live with that,
Damn.
bitch. You gotta live with that. That's the consequences for fucking with me.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
That's equal consequence, man.
No, that's facts. No, that's facts.
That shit's forever. Poison. Well, yeah, you're right. It's temporary, but shit.
So yeah, I agree. So, but speaking of partners, you know, I got to give a shout out just real quick. You know, Nico, man, he put out a cool video
Oh yeah.
out there about the beam, and he was asking the questions out there to the people. You know, would you choose your partner, basically your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, or the beam? Now, I'm gonna lead this to the Kings fans on this one for you especially. I don't want to go play it on just on that. And if you need to check it out, Nico Suave, check out his video. It was a dope video he put out, and look at it and see the reactions he got. Stay tuned for the last one. The last one was the funniest one. But for you, what would you do for a Kings championship? Like y'all been starving for a championship. So I want to pose this.
That's a
Like
damn
what?
good question.
How far would you go? Like what would you give up for the Kings to win the chip? Like how personal would it go? Like you know what I mean? Like would you give your wife a hall pass? Let her go out the streets real quick?
The
But
fuck that got to do with the Kings winning the championship?
I'm saying how far would it go? How far?
Okay.
Like how far would it? Like it got to be close to home. It can't not be nothing weak.
Would you give up a leg?
You know what I mean?
I ain't giving up no leg.
Yeah. Like what would you do? Like give up a finger for the Kings
Give
to
up
win
an
the
eye?
chip? Damn. Give up an eye.
You know, if you really want me to, I ain't gonna say that. That's weak too. You know, shit. We ain't winning the championship.
No, but hypothetical though.
we ain't winning that
The
shit. I ain't
NBA
giving
gods came down and said, if Winton do this, they'll win. So it's all riding on you, big dog. What you giving up? You wouldn't give up an ear?
I give up smoking. That's
That
a lot.
ain't- that ain't
That's
enough.
huge. That's huge.
That ain't enough. You
That
should
ain't
do that
huge.
already.
Facts.
That's huge.
Brother, you saving your life. You
Yeah.
benefiting. It's got to be something that you not benefit. What's the farthest you willing to take it? How thirsty you are for the chip? Sound like you ain't that thirsty. Sound like you don't
I
want the
ain't.
chip that bad.
I ain't.
Oh, damn. I thought it was okay. I
I'm
thought you was king of sack.
I am, and I'm happy with us just making it to the finals. You know,
He's a
what I mean?
Warriors fan.
Oh, damn.
I'm happy with us making it to the finals. Baby steps.
Remember, he's what was he?
Damn.
Baby steps.
Supposed to be an A's fan, and then he was a Giants fan.
Bruh, you
Whoa.
switching up.
I almost wore. A
I
Giants
expected
hat.
more out of you. I thought you'd at least give up like a pinky or two.
You wouldn't give up shit.
For you wouldn't go with 4 fingers on your left hand? Not even on your jack off
Who
hand.
am I, John Wick? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
not even your jack off hand.
the
Your,
fuck?
your opposite hand. You lose a pinky. You know what I mean?
You ain't giving up the
You ain't gonna
stunners?
need that. But then you be up there, come up in here, light the beam all season. That wouldn't be worth that.
Look, man. Okay,
You're gonna light the beam all season regardless.
I'm talking about, but it's gonna be different
Let's-
lighting the beam in the finals.
let's spice it up. Let's spice it up, man. You guys win the finals, but on the way to winning the finals, you beat the Lakers.
so you
it makes it
added
even
that.
sweeter.
So the Western Conference Finals
Yes, you
is on the
sweep 'em.
line. What is you giving up for this victory? Like, how much does that mean to you? So they came to you and then you give this up, y'all win.
This nigga drinks his drink.
Come on, man.
Yo,
Are
listen,
we
Don't
going
let-
up
don't-
against the Lakers?
Don't let the fans down, bro. You got to give something up.
and you have a bet against Rob that you win.
Hey, no, this is what it is. Hey, no, this is what it is. Hey, I got it. No, I got it. Kings win the chip. Plus the money. Got to put it in the glory hole, big dog. Put it in the glory hole.
What
For
the
the chip. For the, this
What
is,
the
I'm gonna
fuck?
take what his. This is for the marbles. This is for the shit. Fuck these little $100 ass bets. You gotta go in the glory hole
Oh,
for the
shit.
Kings to win the chip. You not doing it. The whole Sacramento is counting on you. They is counting on you.
Just think about putting it in the.
And Doug Christie
Like
on
the
the
beam.
and Doug Christie on the other side. You ain't doing that.
Oh man, that's so tough. What happens with the glory hole though? I mean, like
It's
is it
50-50.
still 50-50?
It's 50-50.
This shit ain't 50-50.
It's 50-50, big dog. But the Kings,
I'd
win
put
the
it-
chip and they beat the Lakers in a Game 7 Western Conference Finals on their way to the finals, and they beat whoever they beat in the East. But you gotta go through the glory hole, and you don't know what happened.
Who's
I
glory?
put it in there. I put that motherfucker in there.
Sacramento, give it up to King of Sac. He will-
Hey, we need
hey,
that
he
back.
risking it. He risking it. He willing.
This nigga said I'll put
He
it in.
willing to bet his manhood for the Kings.
Oh shit. Oh, that's
Yeah, that ain't a real fan. I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
this nigga wins and I'll put it in there.
Bruh.
50-50 though. I need the 50-50 part. It's gotta be, it's gotta be 50-50.
Bruh.
It's gotta be 50-50.
Oh fuck, man.
That shit funny as hell, bro.
Fuck. That shit stupid ass
we
fuck.
Bruh.
win. We win.
Hey,
We win.
but do you win?
Like the beam, like the beam.
Some male midget come
that's
running
what
from around the corner.
That's what I be saying.
Oh my god.
I'm putting it in there like the beam.
Hey,
The beam.
Oh,
hey, but
shit.
what's gonna be nuts is like if that nigga going crazy on your shit.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
that nigga when toes start curling up.
The beam.
When go-
Bruh.
Wouldn't gonna be
Hey,
down.
you're,
Hey now.
you're a real fan. You a real fan,
Oh shit.
Went in there getting the Glock 3000.
bruh. That'd be nuts. Hey, give it up to Witten, y'all, bro. He is down for the squad.
It's my squad, man. It's
Down
my
for the squad.
That video was dope as shit though.
No, it was. It was dope. I had to shout him out, man. I thought that was dope.
It was creative, yeah.
Stay again. If you didn't watch it all, stay for that last one. That last one had me crying.
Yeah.
The last dude he asked. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
White guy.
Yeah,
Came in
at the
all
very
hot.
end.
Yeah.
At the very end.
But
the
he
last,
said-
the very last one.
He said his wife, but then yeah.
No. No, you didn't go all the way.
Yeah.
This the last one. No, dude, this shit was hella funny.
It was dude was he was right.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Just I don't want to spoil it. I want to let you people go see it. Go
Okay.
check it out. Nico Suave's page. Check it out. Basically, you got to choose between your partner or the bean. What's more important?
If you do need to know how to spell Nico Suave, you can go ahead and check out his episode 81.
2?
I want to say 81.
You might be right.
Yes, Nico Suave.
No,
He
it might have
actually-
been no. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
Go back a few.
Go back.
Just go check Nico Suave.
Yeah, about 3 months ago.
Ultimately, anything else you guys got for the squad? Anything? Talk to me.
Wasn't it the wedding? The wedding.
What wedding?
What's the name? Jeffrey Jordan and Larissa Pippen, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I guess the dad and Mike gonna be the best man.
Oh, he accepted it.
Oh, I don't know if he accepted it. That's
Sheesh.
That shit's nuts right there.
Is Scotty gonna be there?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn.
He said Scotty gonna be there.
That's wild.
Oh
truth
man,
be
I'm gonna
told-
go on a limb and say Scotty ain't gonna be there, bro.
Truth-
Scotty there, bro. It's gonna be a fight. That's
Truth
gonna be
told, though,
nasty.
I think he over it though.
He
Let's
is
be
not
real.
over that, bro.
Like,
He's not.
didn't Future get his girl too? Future got in it, right? I
In,
just fucked your bitch.
Larissa
Some
Pippen?
Gucci
That's
flip
different
flops.
though, bro. That's a rapper who's known doing
But-
that. That's
but-
a different thing than the son of the player
You should already be
Yeah.
over it,
that
though.
that is somewhat like, I guess ever since The Last Dance, it's been a little friction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Pippen talks real reckless about MJ.
right, and it's
Yeah.
just like, so I don't. I can see Jordan is petty. Jordan can get up there and say, yeah, this is what you get for saying LeBron's the GOAT, nigga.
Right.
Because he did say that, wasn't it? Didn't Pippen say that?
He
He
did.
said that LeBron was the GOAT. I could see Jordan be like, yeah, I'm the best man up in here. Who got the last laugh now? I could see that.
That's crazy.
That is
What does it say about her though? I don't think we really talking about that. I know we talking about the Pippen Jordan relationship, ex-wife. Like, what about her though? What does it say about?
you know
her?
what? We didn't even touch on that. And I'm surprised we didn't. We are some sexist men right now. We talked about old niggas in the club. We didn't talk about these old ladies in the club though.
They be bad as fuck up in there.
She
older than
qualifies that.
Older the berry, sweeter the juice.
So there's no limit with them. Is the limit the same?
You
The
telling
age?
me if J Lo walked in that club right there fishing, you wouldn't try to go ahead and mow that down? I just mowed my lawn today.
I mean, yeah, but you choosing someone like J Lo though.
I'm just saying. It's okay. What's the other? The girl from Grown Ups, Adam Sandler's wife in Grown Ups. What's her name?
No, but I'm saying like you picking people that are
What's her name?
Celebrities.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's
Okay.
like
Who
yeah,
you gonna know that ain't?
You talking about like Salma Hayek? Like the average 50-year-old don't look like Salma Hayek though, man.
So J Lo.
So we didn't mention any of the I know no homo over here, but we didn't mention any of the dudes that are still considered attractive at their older age. You know, if they was walking in the club,
Right.
So like we got to keep it even. You know what I mean? So what's the age for women as far as being too old?
If it's a girl that's she's older in the club, it's on some Stella got her groove back type shit. To me,
I still think it's a little weak though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I don't think there's really an age limit for women though. I mean,
Hell yeah.
I mean,
is.
if it's an older girl in the club, you know she about business. You know what I mean? Like she's trying to get to it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? She ain't really
she grandmama hot in the
right,
pants.
right. She ain't trying to fuck
Okay.
around, you know. But I mean, I think there's less stigma on a woman than there is a man.
Oh, that's facts.
Yeah.
There's no creep factor
Right.
when it comes with a woman. I
Right.
agree with that, but the question still stands: should it be happening? But from a man's perspective, you right. That might be an easy mark.
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
I guess they got purpose then. So if they got purpose,
right.
nobody knocking it.
Right.
Because they are the attraction regardless. The more women is there, it's gonna bring them the men. Okay,
Absolutely.
I guess so.
They be bad.
He said they be bad.
They be bad.
Some
They be
of them.
bad.
But I do notice they be with like the younger ones, and they're with them. So that's those moments that make me feel old. They're here trying to.
Well, some
make sure
women
that
age
their
well.
kids
Some
having
age
a
some
good
some age
time.
well. Like some don't.
They
You
do.
wouldn't even know how old they
They
were.
do. They
You know what I
do.
mean?
Yes.
I'm telling you, they be on from my experience, they be on some Stella got their groove back type shit. They just got out of marriage. They had 3 kids. They got married hella young. They ain't never partied, and now they're in their like mid 40s, maybe 50s, and they're just like, I want to experience a party life now. Now they out partying. You know what I mean? So that's I mean, every older chick I've came in encounter within the club, that was always a story. Always.
I
Got
hear
married
you.
hella young, didn't party, that they were with their high school sweetheart, love of their life, had kids hella early, and then they get divorced or they separated, and then now they out partying.
I'm with you. No, I'm not saying that because the dudes is gonna partake.
Right.
We gonna participate. We not gonna turn it. Shit, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think I've said this before. Like I got picked out. Like in a situation like this.
What you mean picked out?
Hey, woman, she was up there in age, and she just came up to me, kept it real thou wow,
Rose petals at his feet, man,
and just walked up. We just walked in the spot. Stella was there when it happened. We just walked in. This lady didn't hold back. She's like, "So you gonna let me take you home?" I was like, "Hey, nigga, I gotta go." But what was crazy because we went back to her place, and her son was like damn near my age.
Oh.
You got to kick that nigga out the car. Hey, nigga, go to your room, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Hey, bro.
You gave him the head nod?
Nah, but she preempt me, so I didn't see him. She just preempt me before we came in. She's like, "Hey, my son is, here, just letting you know." I'm like, "Okay, I ain't tripping."
Man.
I was like, "Bro, you about to hear this."
And then go get on the sticks with him after.
Hey, bro, we're about to get this work on COD.
Yeah, right. Man.
Talking hella mad
Let's
shit.
get on that multiplayer.
Be like, "Hey, bro, your mama a freak, boss."
You stupid. This nigga Rob came out looking in the fridge.
Drinking the juice with no glass. Just taking it from doing the Melvin, boy.
Dude.
This nigga Rob was in the kitchen making a sandwich.
He was like, "Hey, you was gonna use this? My bad, though."
All right, baby boy.
For real. That shit hella funny.
But no, you right. They still got a place.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Because they got the prize.
Yeah.
They got what we want.
Yeah. Yeah.
What y'all got popping this weekend?
I got Friendsgiving this weekend. I got a pretty
Okay.
a pretty big Friendsgiving this weekend. It's actually about to be pretty late. So
That's
out
what's
in
up.
Stockton. So it should be fun times. Other than that, our squad is on a 3-game losing streak. So
I'll be watching the game.
Yeah, Sunday, all eyes is on that.
Trash.
It be easy over there.
Yeah, chill out.
What you got popping?
Nothing. Just gonna be chilling. Probably just watching the game. They got a bye week for Jordan's basketball, so they're not playing this week. They 3-0 right now, his team, but they don't play this week. But no, that's really. I'm just gonna be chilling. Be honest with you, keeping it real boring for the most part. Tuning in and watching this football. Shit like that. Last week had some good games though. We didn't even talk about it, but there was some good games last week. That Eagles-Cowboys game was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Even the I didn't see it, but I guess I think I saw the end of the Chiefs-Dolphins game.
Yeah, that was good.
That one was cool.
Cincinnati
and then Buffalo,
was good.
Cincinnati. So
Yeah.
there was some good ones. I don't know about this week if there's any. I mean, the Jags and Niners, that's a good game, but with the records. But I don't know if there's any other good ones.
The horrible game on prime time today, as far as the Panthers and the Bears. But the Bears were able to pull through. That was pretty cool.
What you got?
This is going to be the last weekend you guys see me for a while. I got this Disney cruise getting ready to come up, so I'll be setting sail. So
Disney.
Yeah, Disney cruise. So
Where y'all going? Where's it going to?
Catalina and Sonata,
Okay.
I believe. Don't quote me on the second one. I know Catalina was the first one, but I don't know why. For whatever reason, I thought the second one was like, I don't know. I forget already. I could check.
This your first time going on Disney cruise?
On the Disney cruise, yeah. But I've been.
So
on
is this
two
supposed to
others.
be good? Like, is Disney the best one?
Supposedly, I thought Royal
Caribbean, I thought
was the best one. I never read that one. I've done Carnival twice. Yeah, and then
It depends what you're looking for.
But you said you don't like cruising. You said you didn't like it.
I went the wrong time of year. It was too cold. It was way too good. It was, and so I think you might run into the same thing. It's probably gonna be freezing for you. But if I went to a better destination, because I went to Ensenada, and I was on a booze cruise. It was a 3-day cruise. I mean, you're mostly just on there drinking and eating, and that's pretty much it. But if I went to something like to the Bahamas and out that way towards like Florida, I think it could have been popping if the weather is better. But it was when I went, it was cold, man. It was raining, like hella windy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on no cruise with it raining and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was bad.
I ain't never been on one though.
But you've been on a Disney cruise before, right?
No, I've been on 2 Carnival cruises. Carnival was cool. It was all right. But the second time I did it, there was a little septic tank issue that I didn't like. But other than that, it was cool. Like, you had a casino to gamble on. They had cool spots for you to get drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was a cool mingle spot. Cool bars inside. It was cool for like what we were doing. So, this is my first time on a Disney cruise. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm already trying to figure out how I'm gonna get fucked up out there. But
well, you be,
But we gonna bring the little one.
yeah, I'm bringing him. Don't mean I ain't trying to get messed up out there. Supposedly, it's suitable.
He's gonna
for
be like, take your little ass in the room.
you know? Hey, no, they got like little playgrounds for him or something like that.
Well, I know, like when I went to Ensenada, we seen the Disney cruise, and like on their main deck, like they just have Disney movies running all day. It's like this,
But they got more
big-ass TV.
stuff on there, don't they? For the Disney cruise, they got like more.
I'm hoping.
like slides and like that type of shit. Like they got
yeah.
damn near a whole amusement park on that on that thing.
That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. It's nothing like that on Carnivals. I think they did have a slide. They had a pool for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know about no slide though. I gotta revamp
the cruise that's about to be popping is I think it starts next year, and I think it starts going out of Florida, but it's going to be adult only cruise.
No kids.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit. But that don't start till next year. I think it starts like I want to say like in April, March, like right before the summer. But I mean, you hop on one of those for the summertime, bruh. That shit's gonna be hella fun.
Okay,
That's what I want to do. An East Coast one. Everything is
same here.
West Coast right
Same
now.
here, yeah.
So
Or Alaskan one. I heard those ones pretty dope. But have you ever done a cruise?
nope.
you should know.
Yeah, it's interesting, bro. Especially when you go out there at night. When you in the water and you go out there at night,
You don't see shit.
dude. That shit like puts perspective on life. It's that fucking scary, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's fucking. You don't see shit.
Not a damn thing. Think about
And it's just
falling off
water.
at that time. Like,
Well, I've been on like I'm assuming probably being on a cruise is probably 10 times, but I've been on like ferries, like big ferries.
Okay.
So like I remember the one I went to Mexico. We was on a ferry, and it kind of like we was going from one island. We was going from Playa to Cozumel,
Right.
and that even to a certain degree, I was like, God, because we came back at night,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, God,
Yeah, it's not a
damn.
game.
I was like, shit, like when you fall overboard, nigga, it's over.
Yeah, it's not a
done,
game.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think about that for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially from a cruise, you way higher than the ferry is.
man.
So I don't know. I'll probably one day I'll go.
Yeah,
I just never
definitely.
really had a whole urge to go yet, but I'll probably make it one day.
Definitely, it's an experience.
it's an
man.
experience,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
for
an
sure.
experience.
Like the catered,
Yeah.
food. You ain't got to ever worry about food. It's just all
Right.
about having fun,
Yep.
relaxing, and just finding what you like, you
Yeah.
know? So,
There's so much shit to do on there. There's a club, like you said, casino. There's a mall.
Right.
They have mini golf. Like there's
For
they have
this
a movie
man, they
theater.
had a glory hole. The Kings win the chip.
50-50, man.
50-50.
50-50, man.
Who said go ahead and put it in there?
Shit.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
get the ship
That
out of it.
nigga, he gonna be,
Shit.
dude gonna be on your shit. That nigga slurp sound hella manly.
Oh,
he
fuck.
gonna be like, it's for the beam. The beam.
Oh fuck, man!
Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you so very much for tuning in to an episode of About the Night.
91.
Squad up and ready. Stay tuned, man. You know what it is. Like and follow, subscribe, all that shit.
Yep. Make sure.
All that.
Hashtag glory hole.
God damn.
Like the bean.
It's like that big.
Like the bean.
Count on winning.
Go ahead and put it in there.
He said, I'll put it in there.